Welcome to the Wong Reviewer. My name is Will, where we do tech unboxing, tech reviews, and tech tutorials. And in today's episode, I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to fix the known drifting issues with Nintendo Switch controllers. I have 2 sets of these controllers, and 3 out of the 4 controllers are suffering from this drifting issue. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to fix it. I'm going to explain to you what the drifting issue is, and the tools and equipment you need to fix it. If you find the video helpful, please remember to give it a thumbs up, like the video, and consider subscribing to my channel for similar content. So these are Nintendo Switch controllers. I actually have 2 pairs of these, and 3 of these controllers right now are drifting, which means that the joystick here is being stuck. So when they move to the right and they snap back, it still continues to move on. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second here. So I have 2 pairs of controllers that don't work anymore because of this drifting issue. And so what I did was I went and bought another set. So now I have 3 pairs. Just to kind of explain to you how much it costs. In Canada right now, a set of these joysticks is $99 or 100 Canadian. But I decided to get the extended warranty for an extra $30, which covers me for 3 years. So if anything's wrong with these, I take it back to Best Buy, and Best Buy will exchange it over the counter, a brand new one. So I don't have to send it to repair. And the total with taxes where I live is $145.58. So after I bought these, I realized that this was a very expensive investment, especially when I already had 2 pairs of these controllers. And because it's drifting, I had to buy a new one. Didn't make sense. And so what I decided to do was I Googled online how to fix these drifting issues. I know it's a common issue. And it turned out to be a really easy fix, which I'm going to show you. And now that I fixed these, I can actually save myself $145 Canadian. And what you need to do is, the tools you need is isopropyl rubbing alcohol, Q-tips, tweezers, and compressed air. So this is the equipment you need to solve the drifting issue, and it works wonderful. I just finished repairing 2 of them, and now I'm going to show you how I'm repairing the 3rd one using those techniques. Now I want to take a look at the drifting issue with the joystick. So my son is saying the right joystick is sticky, which causes it to drift, and it's not being very responsive. So to check that, you just hit System Settings, and then you scroll down to Controllers and Sensors, and then Calibrate Control Sticks. So the right one is sticky, so I'm gonna click on that one, and then it gives you like a cross to show you how responsive and active it is. So as you can see, I'm not touching anything, and it's starting to drift to the right. So if I click on it, okay, so let's do that again. You can see it was drifting there for a bit. Like you see there, it's supposed to be snap right back, but it's just slowly going. So you can see that one as well, that one too. Yep. So you can see this one is sticky and it's drifting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna do this one to show you the difference. System settings, controller and sensors, calibrate control sticks. If I click on this one, you can see when I let go, it snaps right back to the center. So it stays true. So this one's not sticky at all. Look. And that's the way this joystick should behave, but obviously it's not. So now what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try and fix this using isopropyl rubbing alcohol. So that's the first thing I'm gonna try using to fix this. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna attach this. So there's this plastic rubber seal here that I'm gonna take some tweezers to lift up, and then I'm gonna take some isopropyl rubbing alcohol and kind of swab the inside and then try and clean it. This is probably the harder part. Okay, so I lifted up that plastic sleeve and you can see it exposes the inside mechanism. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put isopropyl rubbing alcohol inside and see if that will kind of clean it up to prevent it from drifting. So now I'm just gonna do this two-handed job here. So what I'm gonna get is my son to put it in the gap. Yep, and then, yeah, get all in there. Okay, put it in there. Is it wet enough in there? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what you have to do now is you're supposed to like turn it around. So it's supposed to get the isopropyl rubbing alcohol like in between the mechanism and the rubber part to clean it out. And you're supposed to kind of move it around for a bit just to make sure the isopropyl alcohol gets really well into the mechanism here. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a few more seconds here just to make sure the liquid actually gets into the mechanism. So another thing I read is you can use compressed air and blow into it. So I'm gonna might as well do that as well. That part here, so as you can see, it's exposed, and I'm gonna get my son to, yep, put some compressed air in there. Okay. Okay. So we will move it around again. Move it around. Let's see if it prevents it from sticking. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back on the switch and we're good to go. Yeah, it works awesome. No problem at all with the drifting. So just for fun, I'm just gonna double check again. All right. There you go. That was a quick fix. All right, so that concludes my tutorial on how to fix the drifting issues with these controllers. If you have any questions or other suggested techniques, please leave in the comment below. I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time. I'm going to quickly explain to you what the drifting is and how you can tell from your switch when a controller is drifting. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm so close.
Stop playing blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.